okay? And to say, wait a minute, this is a pause moment.
Yeah.
What might I do a little bit differently in the way that I reach out to other members?
Congressman Mark Sanford, thank you so much. And
okay, there you go. Republicans saying, hey, when the guy at the top is inciting violence and speaking violence, and his supporters love it. That's one of the reasons they love Donald Trump. He's a tough guy, says what's on his mind, just lets it fly. He doesn't care where the chips fall. He just says it, and that's great. No, it's not great. It's sin. It's evil. We should constrain ourselves. We should esteem others higher than ourselves. We should love our enemies. All words of Jesus. Who's paying attention to him? Not Donald Trump, even though he goes to the Christians and says, I'm a good Christian. No, you ain't. You're a bad guy. You like to incite violence. You're ripping this country apart. And his dear little daughter, Ivanka, says, I don't understand. I don't understand why people hate my so angry with my wonderful father.
But this isn't supposed to be easy. Mm-hmm. My father and this administration intends to be transformative. And we want to do big, bold things. Yeah. And we're looking to change the status quo. So I didn't expect it to be easy. I think some of the distractions and some of the ferocity was, I was a little blindsided by on a personal level. But for me, I'm trying to keep my head down.
I just don't understand the ferocity. And, it's just horrible. Why? He's such a good man. And no, he isn't. Here is Donald Trump inciting violence amongst his supporters to be violent and letting everybody know, hey, I'm a violent guy too. That's what makes America great.
Would have done well. Boom, 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 I'll beat that.
I don't know if I'll do the fighting myself or if other people will.
Maybe he should have been roughed up because it was absolutely disgusting what he was doing. If you see somebody getting ready to throw a tomato, knock the crap out of him, would you? Seriously. I'd like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you.
Shame.
Try not to hurt him. If you do, I'll defend you in court. Don't worry about it. In the good old days, this doesn't happen because they used to treat them very, very rough. And when they protested once, they would not do it again so easily. We've become weak. We become weak. And you know what? The audience swung back. And I thought it was very, very appropriate. The audience hit back. And that's what we need a little bit more of now. Part of the problem and part of the reason it takes so long is nobody wants to hurt each other anymore, right? I don't know if I would have done well, but I would have been out there fighting, folks. I don't know if I would have done well, but I would have been boom, boom, boom. Right. Beat them.
Do you plan on paying for the legal fees of this older gentleman in North Carolina who sucker punched the protester?
From what I understand, he was sticking a certain finger up in the air. And that is a terrible thing to do in front of somebody that, frankly, wants to see America made great again.
It's possible you could help him with legal fees if this man needs it.
I've actually instructed my people to look into it, yes.
Did he ever? Probably not. Him separate himself from money? No. But there you go. There is Donald Trump, in his own words, inciting violence, acting like a tough guy and saying we need more violence. We've gotten weak. We've got to stand up to people we disagree with and get violent with them. I would have punched him. Boom, 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 This is a guy who is not a leader. And it's not weakness to care about your fellow man. We are our brother's keepers. And he's got the blood of those people who were shot in a baseball field on his hand. But he's created this atmosphere, almost single-handedly in this country. He's created this atmosphere. I don't know any other presidential candidate who ran this last time who spoke like this. Not Hillary. Not Bernie Sanders, not any of the slew of other Republicans who ran spoke like what we just heard. This is the only guy who speaks like a little bratty 4-year-old. I want my way. I don't get my way. I'm going to punch you in the nose. Huh? That's making America great? Yeah, it's weak to care about people. It's weak to want to understand. I remember when there were hecklers in the crowd when Obama was president. didn't say nonsense like this, childish things like this. No, he would say, hey, listen, I'm in a speech now. I will meet with you and talk with you after the speech. That's okay. And of course, people quieted down because they think I'm going to get a one-on-one with the president. And you know what he did? He did. After the speech happened and he was done speaking to the crowd, he had the Secret Service bring that guy around and they spoke for a while and they let the guy air it out one-to-one. That's being an adult. That's being responsible and responsive to your constituents, even when they disagree with you. And you know what? When that person walked away from Obama, I bet they had a different feeling about him when they walked away. Wow, he respected me enough to actually keep his word and meet with me. Not get him out. I don't like him. He disagrees with him. You can beat him up on the way out, too. This is a very bad man, a bad leader. And he's messing the country up. The blood is on his hands from those two guys who got stabbed by that white supremacist on the train. And also these guys, the GOP, who got shot in the baseball field. They're on his hands. Because follow the leader, right? That's what's happening in this country. Follow the stupid leader.